What's up, guys? This is going to be a film breakdown of a King of the Court session with my friends. Watching and analyzing film is very important in developing your game because you can see good or bad tendencies which you might not realize while playing. So let's get started, and I hope you take away something from this film session. Alright, so starting off with a blocked layup. When going against taller or more athletic defenders, you can't solely rely on speed to blow by them, because even if they are just a step behind or riding your hip, they are still a threat to block your shot. So two ways to counter a taller defender is to either keep the ball away and finish out using your body as a shield, or go into your defender's body so they don't have room to jump, which may also draw a foul. So after my rip through, I did initiate contact with the defender, which gave him room to jump and block my layup. And also, in my gather, I held the ball away, but my finish was within the reach of the defender as well.
Come back to me. This first time you gotta get something. You gotta feel something.
Alright, so notice how in my gather, I went into my defender's chest. So when they jumped, my body was shooting them away from the ball. The defender could only jump vertically as opposed to across, which decreases his chances of blocking the shot. Here's another example of me initiating contact with the defender. Another positive of initiating contact is sometimes bumping your defender also creates more space as you bounce off their body.
I shot you. Please stop saying. Good, Zach.
Here's an example of keeping the ball out and finishing away from the defender. So this defender is good at poking the ball out. So as I gather, I make sure to keep the ball low and away. So if he reaches, he has to go across my body, which will most likely be a foul call. Look at my gather, the ball is low and away from the defender. Also in this clip, once I see I have the defender beat, I cut in front of him, which again uses my body to protect the ball, then a tough left hand finish. Alright, look who's back. So in this clip, I repeat the same mistakes as before. I think I have the defender beat, but his length allows him to get a hand on the ball. I didn't get into the defender enough, and the driving angle I took would have forced me to hit the side of the goal if I tried to skyhook it over him. So if I would have had gotten to him earlier in my drive, I could have potentially created more space for an easier finish. This is the exact same finish I tried on the taller defender, and I wanted to show this clip to emphasize that certain things you get away with on smaller guards won't fly when you go against rim protectors. So this is perfect execution of the principles I talked about in this video. I see that the defender is slightly behind and riding my hip, so I bump into him to initiate contact. This limits his reach, but notice how close he was to still getting a hand on the ball. If I didn't finish outside my body frame, he could have still deflected the shot attempt. Tough finish. So on my last dribble, I get into the defender's hip and slightly cut him off to prevent a chase down. But also notice how I use my off arm to maintain separation from the defender. Using your off arm is another way to maintain space between the ball and the defender, but make sure you don't extend and push off, which will be an offensive foul. So after I beat the defender here, I cut him off, but I also sense that he's going to try to make a comeback into the play. This is why it's important you can finish with both hands, because he reaches for my right side, predicting I'm going to go with a right hand finish, but I hit him with the switcheroo for the tough finish. Alright, that's all I got for this film breakdown. To summarize, some strategies you can use to finish better on taller and more athletic rim protectors are to initiate contact, use your body as a shield, and finish outside your body frame. If you learned something from this video, I would appreciate it if you subscribed, liked, and shared the video. And comment down what topics you want me to make a film breakdown of next. Thank you for watching and stay blessed.
No way! You better say, nah, you need to get the right way.